You might think that the Second Amendment is about hunting or sport shooting, but it's not. It's about self-defense. And even if you take away all the talk of self-defense, there's still a lot of Americans who would fight to the death for this amendment. This is Guns and Freedom, a series about gun culture in America. We made a video on how Americans use guns for self-defense. If you haven't watched it yet, do so now. There are many different types of firearms, but one type stands above the rest in terms of sales. Handguns are the most popular weapons sold in the United States. The question is, why? What makes them so special? Why are they the #1 choice for American gun owners? In this episode, we'll take a look at some numbers regarding handgun sales in America. Then we'll hear from a few gun owners about why they prefer this weapon. Before we get into it, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. The year is 2023, and you're watching this report. But first, a quick word from our sponsor. Nearly half of Americans have had their personal information exposed in a data breach. That's right, your social security number, your passwords and login credentials, your banking info, your emails, phone numbers, and home addresses. All of this stuff has been part of massive data leaks. Scammers know what information to look for and where to find it. So if you've been online, chances are your information is out there and you don't even know it. Once your information gets out there, bad actors can steal your identity in a number of ways. They can open bank accounts or lines of credit in your name, ruin your credit score, or even impersonate you to access sensitive information or financial resources. Fortunately, there's Aura, an easy-to-use app that puts you back in control of your online security. Aura scans the dark web for your emails, passwords, and social security number. And with Aura's VPN, your personal information stays safe over public Wi-Fi. You'll also get real-time alerts if anything suspicious pops up. Aura also monitors your credit report and gives you an advance notice if there's any changes to your credit report. With Aura, you'll have a dedicated team of experts working around the clock to keep you safe online. And if you need help, Aura's customer support team is based in the US and available 24/7. Now let's get back to the video. We all have different reasons for owning a firearm. Some want them for hunting, others for self-defense. But one thing is for sure, when it comes to the Second Amendment, there is no I in team. For those who feel like their rights are under attack, a firearm is the best tool to ensure their freedom. Handguns have always been the most popular firearms sold in the United States. In fact, last year nearly 6 million were sold. This is almost double the amount of rifles sold, which came in second place. But why are people buying so many handguns? Well, there are a lot of factors at play. One of the main ones is self-defense. Handguns are seen as the best way to protect yourself and your family in an emergency. They're portable, easy to use, and effective at stopping a threat. Another factor is the growing popularity of concealed carry. More and more states are allowing people to carry concealed handguns, which has led to a surge in sales. As more states come around to this way of thinking, more people will be able to carry guns. And when they do, they're going to need ammo. Lots of it. The third reason is simply the Second Amendment. Many Americans see handguns as the best way to protect their right to bear arms. They believe that if the government ever tries to take away their guns, they'll be able to resist with a handgun. So what does the future hold for handgun sales in the United States? Well, it's hard to say. The gun industry is constantly changing, and it's difficult to predict what will happen in the future. However, based on current trends, it's safe to say that handgun sales will remain strong. The demand for self-defense products is always high, and criminals will continue to find new and innovative ways to obtain guns illegally. This means that law-abiding citizens will need to be prepared and have the tools they need to protect themselves. Handguns will continue to be the most popular firearms sold in the United States because they offer people the best chance at surviving an emergency situation. But now we want to hear from you. Why do you prefer a handgun? Do you carry one for self-defense, or do you keep one in your home? You just like shooting them at the range. Whatever your reason, we want to hear about it in the comments below. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps us out. Also, make sure you're subscribed because we have some great content coming up. First, let's hear from a veteran. He lives in Texas and served in the Marine Corps. He's a father, husband, and gun lover. He's also a veteran, served in Afghanistan and Iraq. And he's the owner of a gun shop in Texas. He said, "I love handguns because they're the ultimate equalizer. Anyone can take a handgun and use it effectively against a threat. He went on to say that he believes everyone should have a handgun for self-defense. It's the best way to protect yourself and your family, he said. Next, let's hear from a police officer. She's a mother, wife, and police officer in California. She's been on the force for 10 years, and she's seen her fair share of gun violence. She said, "I carry a handgun because it's my duty to protect the public. I never know when I'm going to need it, but I'm glad I have it." She went on to say that she believes handguns are the best tool for law enforcement. They're easy to use, and they're effective at stopping a threat, she said. Finally, let's hear from a private citizen. He's a father, husband, and private citizen in Florida. He's owned guns for years, and he believes that they're an important part of American culture. He said, "I like handguns because they're fun to shoot." He went on to say that he also keeps a handgun in his home for self-defense. "I feel safer knowing that I have it there," he said. Very different people with three very different reasons for owning a handgun. But all three of them agree on one thing: handguns are the best. Whether you're a veteran, a police officer, or a private citizen, if you own a handgun, you're part of a proud tradition. You're part of a community of people who believe in the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms. Handguns are the most popular firearm in America for a reason. They're effective, they're easy to use, and they're the best way to protect yourself and your family. Thank you for watching. This is Guns and Freedom. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you'd like to support us, go to our website and make a tax-deductible contribution. Your contribution will help us make more videos like this one. Thank you again for watching. This is Guns and Freedom. And if this is your first time here, please subscribe. There's more great content coming soon.